Good morning. It is Monday morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I just did Pilates and picked up some groceries for the week. I'm about to go. I also got a coffee. People have been asking what's my coffee order. I literally just been doing black coffee with almond milk, because there's no like added syrups and sugars and whatever, and it's just like more reasonable because I bet you it depends where you live, but like if you end up doing like an almond milk and then like a syrup or something like or a latte, it just ends up being like $7 and it's just sugar. It's like more expensive and it's like worse for me. I started realizing like, damn, I'm spending more money and it's worse for me. So I think sticking with like black coffee with just like an unsweetened, or even you could do like a vanilla almond milk, is so much better. And then I feel like I can justify being obnoxious with coffee. But yeah, I just got it because at Whole Foods I got groceries there. I usually like to go to my local coffee shop, but honestly the Whole Foods coffee has been growing. I mean, I don't know if my flavor palette's changing, because before I strictly would go to my little coffee shop, but now I really do like the Whole Foods coffee. So big fan, honestly. Like I know why I switched, because before I would just ask for black coffee. I think they picked whichever one. Maybe they just did like the classic. I've been asking for a light roast and I ended up realizing I really like light roast, because I've been getting light roast with vanilla. I mean, just light roast coffee with just almond milk stirred in, like not even frost, just like cold, like poured in, stirred in with this, like they do it, but you could do it with a stick. I just like know, I see these girls in there all the time, so they're so sweet. But yeah, that's what I do, and I really like that. The light roast coffee, because before I would get this, like I guess like, they would give me the house blend. I don't know what they'd give me, maybe like a darker roast, and I was like meh about it. I'd never finish it. I would like always like leave a little bit, or it was bitter. But this one, folks, this is what I call a treat. Okay, I love you. Let's go walk baby, because I'm sure she's ready to go. Are you ready to go? So you ready to go for a walk? I'm holding my camera and this end to put the camera down. We're about to go for a little morning walk. Guys, good morning. Like I said, we chatted earlier in the morning. I've done a little bit of work. I showered, I blow dried my hair. I told you I've been blow drying my own hair / using the Revlon One Step and then just curling it. We're gonna sit in our arms today because we're feeling a little frisky. Even when you use a purple shampoo, and I've been using the, I literally showed it in a video, I forgot what it's called. It's like a purple one, Panolo shampoo, and I really like it, and it like takes out all the brass in your actual blonde hair. But what happens is where your blonde hair meets, like where your roots meet your blonde hair, it sometimes forms like a little bit of like a brassy band, and you can't really use, like if it's your natural hair curl got a little bit brassy in the kind of like where your hair meets, you can't really use purple shampoo to remove that. You need to tone it or put color over it, like basically the same color as my root color, but like cool tone, just kind of to cover that, so then it goes like a melty cool tone to the bright blonde out of that band. But anyway, yeah, I have been blow drying my hair, and I feel like my hair is getting really healthy, and I try to let it air dry for a bit, and then obviously when it's a little bit wet, I'll start to blow dry, just because my taping extensions, if you leave them wet, they can kind of like come out. Also, I'm about to brush me in a little bit, because I need to brush her because of her fur can get easily tangled. And also, when I get out of the bath, I put on almond oil on my body. I love it personally. It's like from Whole Foods, just as like soft, sweet almond oil, and it's a huge thing. And yeah, I use it on my whole body, and it's like so smooth and nice. I wouldn't really call it greasy. I mean, it's an oil, but it doesn't feel like greasy to me. Like I just apply it and it soaks in. My skin is like so soft. Look at how it reflects in the light. Okay. But yeah, so I put that, but she loves licking it off of me. Even if I'd be like, no, like she'll run around, lick it off my legs, and it also gets on her fur. So that's that. But, and on my skin, I am doing the Kiehl's clay mask. After I got my skin microneedled, my skin really broke out. After I talked to Aubrey about it, said that's normal. Your skin basically purges anything that was under the surface and immediately brings it to surface. And like my skin hasn't broken out like this in a bit. Like honestly, a really long time. So it was kind of a shock to me. Like it broke out on the cheeks. Chin is clearing up, but mostly like forehead small breakouts and cheeks. It is clearing up, but I'm just doing a clay mask on those parts just so it can clear up. I don't want to over dry my face and do it everywhere, because that's what I normally do, but I definitely just want to keep it on for a little bit. This little set's from so long ago. It's from TU, in case someone's gonna ask me. But yeah, I figured I'd show you what the groceries are. The reset, tomorrow's the last day of the reset, so I pretty much have most of the groceries for today and tomorrow. And then I'm gonna go back to just eating plant-based and normal, just not following the reset of like the chakras of the days. But we will do the reset again, so if you didn't get to join us this time, if you want to read about the reset, I'll put it in the description. You basically eat plant-based, aligned with the chakras of the week, so you flow your energy with the flow of the cosmos, and it basically just like syncs you. It allows you to connect with like your true kind of self. Like if you feel like you've kind of lost connection to self, I think it's really powerful because it is plant-based. You're gonna be in a higher vibration and you connect. You guys can do it anytime. I'm just doing it with you guys. Like you can order it today. You go to PDF, so you can start it tomorrow or whatever you get, the groceries. You can do it at any time, but basically it resyncs you with the flow of the universe, cosmos, and you feel a dramatic difference eating that way because you're focusing on the chakra that the day supports. Like Monday is ruled by the moon, Tuesday by Mars, and so you'd be like eating foods that are associated with that chakra, so you're gonna be really like activating all your energetic powerhouses throughout the week while staying on a high vibration. So it's a really nice thing and I'm really proud of that project. But yeah, so I picked up some collard greens. I've been loving collard greens lately. Some rainbow charms I normally pick up. I obviously, if you have the reset, you know these are usually like in those bowls, and so but after you put the seasoning, they're really delicious. Obviously when you just eat collard greens plain in salad, I don't find it too appetizing. I think like arugula and spinach, especially arugula, you can eat really like lightly with like literally just salt and oil, but collard greens I feel like are, in my opinion, a little bit tastier sauteing. I got a little bit of dill. I realized how much I love dill. I think I've said it before, but it reminds me my grandma in Russia would always grow dill on her dacha and put it in food. I love these sweet potatoes. There's usually ones that are smaller, but they literally had no smaller ones. I'm just gonna have to cut these and use them. These are Japanese sweet potatoes or Japanese yams. They are so delicious and flavorful. Like I said, if your grocery store has these a bit smaller, I suggest doing that because it's really hard to cut through these with a knife, especially when like this is literally the size of my head. Also, it's kind of shaped like a phone. Hello? Yep, okay, but yeah, so usually if you can get them smaller, you can do that, but they had no options and I love them, so I got the thick version. She's thick. I also got some, two jalapenos. I literally cut up like half and then chop and dice them into a bowl. Like half of one would be for one bowl. So this would last me like, 2 of them would last me 4 bowls, and so I just keep them kind of trying to get them fresh. Like I said, I get groceries twice a week just because produce goes bad pretty quick, so I would rather get it, use it, and come back. If possible, if you can do that, or like maybe stop by once on the weekend and one day after work, I suggest that so you have fresh produce, you know, and your greens are fresh. Got 4 organic lemons to have lemon water in the morning. Again, I used to love doing that. I kind of got out of the habit because I just kind of wake up. I do drink water sometimes. I intermittent fast, right? And then I have my morning mega superfood smoothie, and so like I just kind of got out of the habit of lemon water, but I do want to start doing that again. I also do want to I guess I have 4 of them for like, yeah. I also want to start, which is perfect because I can use half of one for like the morning lemon water and then half for I used to squeeze them in bowls too, and I sometimes forget to. I don't mind the flavor of my seasoning that I already have, but lemons are really good obviously like in water or like in tea or on top of your bowl. Peppers, I've been loving yellow peppers lately. I had like a phase where I loved red ones and then oranges. I still do like oranges, but now I'm really into yellow ones. There were some organic clementines. I guess they're in season. Someone could tell me, but there was a lot of oranges. It's this orange season, so I decided to get these Rainbow Valley certified organic mandarins just to have as like a snack. These remind me of like soccer practice at school. Like I remember I'd always have those. Like, you know what I mean, when it's like your halftime at your soccer game. I already opened these, but I got dried mangoes. I mean, it's like, I'm kind of something sweet. It's kind of my go-to. This is really delicious. I've tried this. I got this I think I don't know if I showed you, but this is really, really delicious. It is organic millet and brown rice. Done is I take it, obviously, like I cook the noodles, and then I put it into a bowl. Me with the bowls, you know what I mean? These are, I don't know, I really like this. This brand also has a lot of different noodles, but this one is nice because it comes with a pack of 4. Which is a good amount, you know, like I said, even if you were to eat this every night, you could just pick it up twice a week, and it's a lot of noodles, and it's gluten-free. I picked up Smart Sweets as usual, and I really liked this. I've tried this in the past. It's a Hemp Love Mint and Hemp Seed Crunch Organic Vegan Chocolate. It's organic, vegan, and gluten-free, and it's 81% cacao. A protein-dense superfood, omega-3 and omega-6 essential fatty acids. This is really delicious, and it's pretty, I would say it's not like it's pretty clean. The one thing I don't really like is the organic evaporated cane juice, but other than that, it's pretty clean, and the flavor is really good. So, you know, there's always usually one thing in bars that's a little off at times. Not off, but like, I mean, there are really clean bars, like those Hum bars are really good, but that's not, you know, awful. I obviously got chickpeas. I I want to raise her up a little. I got chickpeas. I got a bunch. I got 4 of chickpeas because I eat them pretty much very consistently. And then I got this. I'm so excited to try. This is like this truffle oil. I swear this better be vegan or I will literally choke. Yeah, it is, thank gosh. It's hot sauce. It's this brand Truff. Well, obviously, we're not even gonna lie. Like, the packaging is really aesthetically pleasing. They made it really nice. Made with the finest red chili peppers and infused with black truffle oil. Basically, it's hot sauce with truffle oil. I love, like, truffle fries are so good. Like, I love truffle. I know some people are obsessed. Either you like it or you don't. Or, like, I don't know. I feel like people who like it passionately like it. I'm one of those people. And I've seen this in the past and I was like, I don't know. Also, I'm very sparing with hot sauce. Like, I know some people who can handle heat can do it heavy. I can't handle heat like that. So I would have to do it really lightly, but I'm excited to try to put this in a bowl. So yeah, this is like black truffle infused hot sauce. I'm literally, this is like one of my most, might be one of the highlights of my day. And like, that's when you think, you know, you're an adult, when you're excited about, I'm like, oh my gosh, a new sauce for my bowl, truffle infused hot sauce. So I'll let you guys know how that is. And yeah, then there's the Coco's and Wet Food in there. It's a Whole Paws brand. I can show you in case you're wondering, like, Whole Paws. And then there's just more of Smart Sweets. I'm not gonna put my receipt. More Smart Sweets. And then, oh, I got Mia some new bones. But I don't want to show them because I already gave her new one this morning. If I show them and wave them in her face, it's gonna be kind of rude to take them away. So yeah. We're gonna go record podcast. Normally podcasts go up Sunday, but yesterday, Sunday morning, I had a shoot and I was like energetically kind of tired, so we're gonna put up today. If they ever don't go up Sunday, they should go up Monday, but they will, like, I would say 90% of the time go up on Sunday, but if not, you have something to look forward to on Monday. So we're gonna go record. I'm currently already having my, having my Mega Superfood smoothie. Makes my mouth like, because there's blackberries in here, frozen blackberries. It makes my mouth like look, you know, a little bit darker from the product. Once I drank this, I didn't look, and then I went to like go like out and about, like just to take out the trash, and like I looked kind of insane. You want to say bye? She doesn't like, when she wants attention, she always wants me to hold her. I'm like, this is what moms feel like it's like literally having, like, all day long, if I don't give her attention or something, she wants to hang. But it's about to be her nap time really soon. Like, she always naps on this time of day, so while she naps is when I try to get like any work done that I need quiet for, like, or not quiet, but like, yeah, like I focus, like I can't be distracted, like recording a podcast, or if I have like a call or something, I try to schedule it during a certain time. And I'm like, honestly, we learned this when I was in university, like a family parenting class, and it says like research shows that the most thing that can prepare you for a child is having a dog. It's like not the closest, but pretty much like the closest thing other than having a child, because they're on a schedule, they have to be walked, they have to be fed, you have to make sure there's always water, food, getting them all this stuff, making sure they have like the bags, everything. Obviously you can't really like leave them alone for a long time. At least I don't leave her really alone for that long. I try to bring her, if ever I have to leave her, you know, it's like very sparingly. I try my best. And especially she's like a companion dog, her breed, so like she likes to go everywhere. So she, like when I'm out, I have to like be out, but also be like present, but also be watching after her, making sure she's okay, and like if she needs anything, you know. So yeah, like if you're ever, I'm like, I always wonder, like, is this what moms feel like? It's like literally she has a schedule and we follow her, and if I like go to bed late and she gets off her schedule, it affects like the next day. Like if I go to bed too late and then she goes to bed too late, then like she sleeps a lot longer or like less, and then she's just tired. And so I don't know, just like sometimes it gets off, or if she sleeps too much, then she's like really energized during the next day, and then if she wants to take a nap, as long of a nap, I don't know. Sorry I'm rambling, but I love you guys. last night I went to Home Goods. I saw my parents and then I was like, guys, like, let's go to Home Goods because I need to pick up a few things I've been meaning to pick up. I was just gonna order on Amazon at one point and I was already like, you know what, let's just go. If you guys have been watching me, you know I'm a huge Home Goods fan. I think you can always, it's like you have to really search for sure, like, and you have to be in the mood. Like, if I just go and I'm not really in the mood for it, like, I just kind of like walk around and I leave. Also, like, I realized not to go without a purpose because you'll just buy things you don't need. In the past, when I'd go, if you used to watch the vlogs Ollie, it was so fun, but sometimes I just buy a bunch of stuff that I didn't really need. Also, my hair is like not, it literally is like air dried and like not really even brushed. I don't know, did I even brush this morning for my workout? I don't know, I just got ready so quickly and then I got home, like I just meditated, made my smoothie and showered, and I wanted to film this last night, but it was so dark and it was like so late and I was so exhausted and I was like, I'm just gonna save this good content for tomorrow. I figured I'd put it in, but I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, I went to Home Goods and I wanted to show you guys what I got. I realized not to go in there without a purpose. I had literally things I needed, so I checked off all the things I needed and did not buy anything else, although it was very tempting. There was like a dog bed that was like swinging. Hi Bubba, she wants attention. That was like an elevated dog bed. Like, it was basically like one of those egg chairs. Hey, I'm right here. I'm right here. Like one of those egg chairs for humans, but it was super small and it was for a dog. And I was like so tempted to get it to put it like outside for Mia if I'm ever hanging out outside, but I'm like, also there's construction, so side note, but I'm like, when am I, or like if I sit outside to read or something, and I'm like, but I'm not gonna get a bed that like I'm just only for her to sit outside with me when I sit outside. You know what I mean? Do you ever like justify the most random purchase? Like, please tell me the most random purchase you've ever justified. Like, I used to buy like bought clothes, I'd be like, this would be perfect for the grocery store, and I was like, why am I like, it just is like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know if it's a female male thing, but like when you try to justify a purchase. Anyway, first thing I needed to do was get some more fridge organization. If you remember a bit back, I organized my fridge with like, I made a whole video. If you like search on my channel fridge organization, you'll find it, and I showed you guys how my fridge is organized. Everything's kind of in bins, and just so it's nice and aesthetically pleasing and attractive, because sometimes you get a ton of food and a ton of produce and it's just so scattered in your fridge and you genuinely don't end up eating it because you're not, I don't know if I should use the word attracted, but you're not attracted to it. Like, you open your fridge and it's chaotic and you're like, oh, it's easier to order food or to just like, you just eat the stuff that's in the front and you don't really like, you know what I mean, consume everything in your fridge. So I wanted to basically organize my fridge in a way that like everything I would buy would be kind of like out and organized, and that, you know, like I wouldn't be throwing stuff away and I'd be eating the food I would bought and incorporating all things I bought. Sometimes when I'm like, something I buy like carrots or something is kind of like in the back, and then when I'm making my bowl I won't put in the carrots or something. Like, so I just wanted everything to be organized. And I thought I got a good amount of bins, but I really did need 2 more. I still want to organize, like, I still could get more to organize like the sauces on the sides, but that I can just like organize without bins. I could, like, because the side panels are kind of already panels, like I could buy a bin and put it in the side panel of my fridge, but you know, whatever. So I needed 2 big bins, so I got these 2. I highly suggest, if you need like organization, to just go to Home Goods. Like the Container Store, literally these would be super pricey, and it's literally just like plastic bins. Amazon, I feel like sometimes has kind of good deals, but I found that Home Goods has like the best, not like so much variety, and you can see it in person. And I know obviously Amazon has the measurements, but like I'm like kind of a visual person where like I see the fridge and like I see, if I see this, I know what'll fit in the fridge. Some people might be like, you need to measure it. Like, listen, these eyes know the size, okay? Like, I look at it and I know what'll fit. Like, last time I bought a bunch of stuff without measuring anything, okay? And it fit perfectly. And everything else I've ever like gotten in home decor all fit perfectly without measuring it. The only thing, I won't lie, is the pink couch is supposed to go outside. And it could go outside, like it would fit. It would just like take up a little bit more space than I wanted for it to look proportional. So that was my one, I don't want to say mistake, but could have been a little bit better. Anyway, so I got 2 of these really big ones, and these were $10 each, in case you're curious. This is by the brand Interdesign, and these are both going to go on the top shelf, and these are for my greens, because I get a lot of leafy greens and then I kind of just like throw them on the top shelf. And it looks a little bit chaotic, and some of them end up going bad because I don't see them, because like they're all layered. And so like, let's say it's a bunch of collard greens stacked like this, like the bottom ones get like gross. Anyway, I just wanted to have them kind of like all out and not just like they're just like thrown. It just looks a bit chaotic. I want them to be in these bins, so I got these 2 organizer bins. Those are the only like really fridge bins I needed. And then I'm gonna start, like, if I ever make too much, I end up just like either like, okay, I'll eat it in a few hours and I leave it out and then I don't finish up eating it, or like sometimes I end up throwing it away, which I know isn't good. Like, it's not that much usually, but you know, if I ever make extra food, I didn't have like storage bins and I wanted glass ones particularly. I was like, I didn't want plastic ones, I wanted glass Tupperware basically. This is by the brand Vanderbilt. These are really good deal. They were like, these are literally $6 each and it's like glass and secure. So I got this if I ever make leftover, or like, yeah, leftover food, or if I want to cook for the next day. Like, let's say I know I have a really busy day, just to make food for the next day, or if I like bake, just to like, sometimes I'll bake like vegan gluten-free cookies and like just to put the cookies in here. Also, if you've noticed my bed, I always have white bedding. I have a white duvet and it gets so dirty so easily. Obviously it's white, like you get a tiny bit of makeup on it, it shows. If Mia's paws are ever a little bit dirty, even though I obviously always wipe her paws down after a walk because we're clean girls and we have etiquette, sometimes just, you know what I mean, just in case she has a little thing on her paw, or like, you just honestly, my makeup, it gets on the bed and then I have to wash the whole duvet and it's like, you know what I mean, a really big thing. So my mom was like, you should just get a duvet cover, so then like you basically can just, you know, take the cover off and it's a lot less to wash. So I found one I really liked actually, and this is by Rachel Zoe. This was originally $85 and I got it for $45, and it's a 3-piece set. It comes with like one duvet, it has 2 king pillow shams, so it looks like. And the print is kind of like, I don't know, I'll show you like this kind of so you see. So I have silk pillow sheets, 2 of them. I mean, silk pillow sheets I highly recommend. I'll link the ones that I have. They're a little bit pricey. They're kind of an investment, especially if like, I don't know. So for me, like, I like to wash my pillow sheets every like once a week. And so like I'll rotate them, like I'll like take them off, and even if I don't wash them immediately, I just take them off. I don't want to have to buy another 2 more silk pillow sheets just when I rotate them. But when I rotate them, I don't want to sleep on cotton sheets, because for me really it does make an impact on my skin and my hair, like especially because I'm already blonde and it's already colored, like, you know what I mean. I have to be as careful with it as possible, and so I really notice it's so frizzy. If you've ever slept on silk pillow sheets, you wake up perfect, like your hair wakes up no frizz. Like I'm literally not even kidding, you'll wake up like no frizz. It'll be like silky smooth. Like if you literally went to bed with like a perfect blot, you would wake up pretty much with a perfect blot on silk sheets. On cotton sheets, you would wake up, it would get like you know, it would rub your hair, it'd be frizzy and etc. But apparently people are saying satin sheets are really similar. Sarah Bell, she would posted how like she got satin sheets and how it's like basically a cheaper alternative, and I thought about it. I saw them on Amazon and I was like, cool. I was gonna order them, but then I was like, maybe I just will like suck it up and like wash my silk ones quicker, or I don't know, whatever. I just like saw it, I didn't take action yet. I didn't feel guided, honestly. Like I just saw them and I was like, okay, and I was gonna order them, and I kind of was like, we'll see. Then yesterday I saw that they had 2 white satin sheets for $8, so $4 a sheet, and it says, for smoother skin and healthier hair, feel glamorous every morning with Hello Beautiful. Hello Beautiful is a new pillowcase that's specifically designed to target your beauty concerns. And yeah, so it's perfect because my theme is like white and cream for my bed, and so like this is literally the color I would have probably gone, either this or cream. Sometimes I get cream just so it's easier for makeup, but they only had them in white and I was like, it'll do. And they basically they honestly look like silk pillow sheets, but you can tell that it's not silk because it feels like satin. Like there's a difference. If you have silk pillowcases, you know what I mean, but they're still really beautiful. Honestly, I am crazy and I am going to steam them so that they look nice because they're really wrinkled and that bothers me. And lastly, I needed to get hand towels. I literally didn't have hand towels. I know that sounds probably ridiculous to you, but like I literally would just like, after I need to wash my hands, I would just go to the bathroom and like use my towel, like my shower towel. Maybe I'm like I don't know, like, and people would come over and like on the third, when I heard this like multiple times, people would be like, okay, where are your hand towels, where are your hand towels, where are your hand towels? I was like, all right guys, fine, I'll get hand towels. So I got hand towels. These are really pretty. These are by the brand Perry Home. Like I really like these actually, like a lot. I'm very pleased with them. They're just like cream colored. Again, like my theme in this room and stuff is like pretty, it's like neutral cream. So these are really just like pretty nice little hand towels. And then I got face towels to like specifically just to wipe off my makeup and stuff. So like if these get all makeupy, like they're designed for that, because I would also use my shower towel sometimes. and there's only so much my shower towel could handle. That's all I got. I really just literally got out the things that I needed. Hopefully this gave you some inspiration. I'll link some stuff, similar stuff on Amazon for you guys. Like I'll try to find this duvet or something similar, some bins and things like that. Or you can obviously check your local Home Goods. You want to say bye? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come on, come on. Oppa. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you resonated with my energy, be sure to subscribe. As always, be sure to check the description if you're interested in anything. I always try to update everything down there. I love you guys. Click subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Well, we will see you.